Another beautiful day. Gonna do some diving. Today we got the weezling with us.
Really?
There he is.
I was scarred for life after seeing that.
You good? All right, see you on the bottom. Good luck. Sometimes I like to go down the anchor line. It's slower than just dropping to the bottom, but if you have problems clearing your ears, it's a great way to do it because you can control how deep you are. Anyway, the other reason to go down the anchor line sometimes is because there could be stuff just sitting at the very bottom, right there next to the boat. Not always, but sometimes, so it's worth a look. Nice color tooth, even though it's broken, could have been a killer. Burlette's awesome. And that's a porcupine fish mouth plate. I know you've seen me find these before, but it looked pretty big underwater, so I figured I'd snap a video. I think this is some kind of digit bone, like a toe bone or a finger bone of some large mammal. I'm not sure what kind it is, but anytime I see a bone that looks like that, I'm gonna pick it up. Underwater navigation with a compass is mandatory when you're diving down here in Venice. And that's because the captain a lot of times will park on the outer edge of a fossil area and give you a bearing and say, go that direction. And then you swim a grid pattern. So if you can use a compass, you can cover more ground, have a more organized search, and have a better chance of finding a nice tooth. Could have been a good meg, 2 5/8. Probably would have been scratching on the door to 3 if the shark didn't have to eat, but that's the story of the hobby, isn't it? That is a nice little meg tooth. It's a Hubble form, 1 5/8. Always happy to find these because we don't get a lot of these back home in South Carolina. Florida is the epicenter for this style of tooth. Looky here, it's a mammoth tooth. I had a false positive the other day on a mammoth tooth and I just left it there, but this is a real one. And they call these spit teeth because mammoths replace their teeth throughout their lives, and when teeth get worn out, they just kind of fall out and get spit out, and that's what this is. Cool tooth. Colombian mammoth. Here's that other mammoth tooth. I didn't soak it in the water. That's a beautiful meg tooth. 2 3/4 inches long, killer burlette, got serrations, awesome root, good color. That is a classic meg tooth. Small from a juvenile shark, but in great shape. Real happy with that one. All right, there's day 2 finds. Not as good as yesterday, but you know what? Better than working. And I was finding teeth, so can't really complain about that. Into the freshwater bath. All right, there's day 3 finds. Time for the soak. That's pretty sparse for 2 days of diving, but I did find a lot of broke teeth, and I found some small ones, and I'll show you all those in the grand finale video coming up next week. But I got a couple of good ones in here, and you know, it's always fun to dive. I can't really ever complain about a day diving or 2 days diving, especially when I'm actually able to go down there with the weezling. Got a couple of good megs there. Got a mammoth tooth, got a mammal bone, porcupine fish. Well, I appreciate y'all watching the video. Thanks for subscribing. Please do that if you haven't. Make sure you sign up for the notifications so you can see when we put up new content, because we're doing that all the time. And we will catch you next time. Till then, happy hunting.